Hi, I'm Vincent, and in this video, I want to make a complete beginner-friendly tutorial on how to use Expandi. So you will see how to set up your LinkedIn account, how to find and import it, how to launch and manage your first outreach campaign, and how to handle all your replies directly inside Expandi. So basically, I will cover everything you need to start prospecting and book sales calls with your ideal clients. So let's dive in. To get started, click the first link in the description and basically it will unlock the best available deal for Expandi if one day you upgrade for a paid plan. Once you've clicked the first link in the description, you will be on this page, and now what we want to start is our 7-day free trial. So when you are on this page, you just need to go here on top and click on free trial. Now on this page, we will create our account, and for that you have two choices. First, you give your first name, last name, email, password, and so on. Or if you want, you can just connect with your Google account. For this tutorial, I will enter my email and password. Here in account type, you have two choices. I will use Expandi for my company or personal goals, or if you are an agency, I will use Expandi for my clients or partners. So in my case, I want to use Expandi for my company. And then we click on sign up. Now I have an email verification. So if I go on my email, I've just received this one. And all I need to do is to click on verify my email. And now we need to answer some questions. Now what we need to do is to connect our LinkedIn account to Expandi. And here you have the choice. So if you want, you can use the Expandi Chrome extension, or what you can do, and I recommend you to use this option, is to enter your LinkedIn account and a LinkedIn password. Then don't forget to check this box, stay logged in. And then you click on confirm and continue. Now we need to select our country. And why this question is important? It's because Expandi will use a proxy in your country to be connected to your LinkedIn account. So it's more safe for your LinkedIn account to have a proxy in your country. So in my case, I will select France. Perfect. And now I click on next. Here, activate a LinkedIn two-step verification. For now, we don't care, so we click on skip for now. And now what we need to do to start our 7-day free trial is to give our payment details. So here you can leave it like this. Then here you can give the number of LinkedIn account you want to use. But of course, if you just want to try Expandi, you need only one LinkedIn account. Then what we need to do is to give our card number, and then we give our billing details. Just to let you know that you won't be charged now, but you will be charged in 7 days. And of course, you can cancel your subscription anytime, so you won't be charged to try Expandi. Okay, so I've just entered my payment details, and here, as you can see, today you pay $0. So I won't be charged to try Expandi. So then what I need to do is to click on Start Trial. And now we need to wait a little bit. Now what I need to give is a PIN number that I've just received on my phone. So I enter the PIN. And then I click on confirm. Now here we have this page, but I want to skip the onboarding because it takes too much time. So if you want to skip the onboarding, and don't worry because I will cover everything you need to start sending your first campaign, you just need to click here on top, skip onboarding. All right, so now we are connected to Expandi. So the first thing I want to show you is how to navigate in Expandi, and you will see that it's very simple. So here you have on the left dashboard where you will see all your statistics. Then here you have search. So basically you can do a search, but it's not very useful. Then you have campaigns, and this one is very useful because this is where you can create and manage all your campaigns. Here in My Network, you will get all the people who are connected with you on LinkedIn. Then in Inbox, you will be able to see all your replies, and you can reply to your leads directly in Expandi. Then you have LinkedIn settings. So basically you can manage everything related to your settings. And finally here you have workspace dashboard, and basically on this page you can manage all the LinkedIn accounts connected to Expandi. Alright, so now that you know how to navigate in Expandi, it's time to create our first campaign. So for that, you go here and click on campaign, and then you click on my campaigns. Then here you can create a campaign from a template, but for this tutorial, I will create a campaign from scratch. So I click on it, and then here you can select the type of campaign you want to use. For example, you have the connector. So basically, we will reach out to second and third degree connections with personalized connection requests and follow-ups. If you want to reach out to people in your first degree connection, you can use this one, Messenger, where you send direct messages to contacts that approved your request. So you have the choice depending on what you want to do. But for this tutorial, I want to use connector because I want to reach out to people who are in my second or third degree connection network. So I click on connector, and then I click on create blank campaign. All right, so now what we need to do is to set our campaign steps. So basically what I want to do is to send a connection request, and then I want to send 2 LinkedIn messages. So the first one is just to pitch my SaaS, for example, and then I want to send 1 follow-up. So 1 connection request and then 2 LinkedIn messages. So the first step here is the connection request. And when you send a connection request, I don't recommend you to have a not in it because you will have a lower acceptance rate. So go here and click on yes. So allow to send without the connector message. Yes, because you don't want a not in your connection request. Then after this connection request, we want to send a LinkedIn message. And for that, we just need to click here on add follow-up. So I click on it. And now, as you can see, I have my first message. So I can say that I wait, let's say, 2 days, and then my first message will be sent. So what I want to say is very simple. It's hi first name. And if you want to use a variable, you just need to go here and click on first name. So hi first name. Do you use Sales Navigator to export leads? So this is a very simple message. I want it to be as simple as possible for the lead to reply because it's just a yes or a no. And with this kind of message, I open the discussion. Now, the next thing I want to do is to send 1 follow-up. So for that, we just need to click here on add follow-up. And now, as you can see, we have follow-up message 2. So we wait 3 days. And then we just say quick follow-up like this. So very simple. I know that some people on LinkedIn say that this kind of follow-up doesn't work and so on. But from my experience and many friends, actually this kind of follow-up works well. So just try this kind of follow-up and you will see that some leads will reply to this follow-up. Now, don't forget to go here and click on save messages. And now here we are done with our campaign steps. So we have 1 connection request without a not, 1 message, and 1 follow-up. Okay, now that we have our campaign steps, it's time to add some leads to this campaign. So for that, it's very easy. You just need to click on people here. On this page, you have 3 choices to add leads in your campaign. So you can give a new URL search, so from LinkedIn. You can give an existing search, or you can upload a CSV file with a list of leads in it. For this tutorial, what I want to do is to use a LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find the leads, and then I will export my search from LinkedIn Sales Navigator with Give Me Leads, and at the end, I will get a CSV file that I can easily upload in Expandi. And so for that, we need to go on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. All right, so we are currently on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. It's basically an access to the LinkedIn database. So here on the left, you have all the filters you can use to find your best leads. And then on the right, you will see people who match your filters. So the first filter I want to use is company headcount. So I want to target companies with a headcount between 500 to 1,000 people in it. Then current job title, let's say that I want to target people who are head of marketing. So I press enter. Then I scroll a little bit. Here, geography, I want to target people based in the US, so United States. And one filter that I want to use is connection, because our campaign is only for people who are in my second degree connections network and third degree connections. So I select second and third. And finally, the last filter I want to use is this one, posted on LinkedIn. And I want to toggle this button because I want to target people who are active on LinkedIn. I know that when you use this filter, you get better reply rates because you target people who are active online. With all these filters, you can see here that I have 206 results. Now, once you are happy with your search and you want to export these leads into a clean CSV file, unfortunately, you can't do that natively with LinkedIn, and that's why you need a tool like Give Me Leads to export the leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator and at the end give you a clean CSV file with your list of leads. So if you want to try for free Give Me Leads, you have a link in the description, and then you will be on this page. Once you are on this page, you just need to go here and click on Start for free. Then on this page, you create your Give Me Leads account. And once you've created your account, you will be on this page. Here, you need to connect your LinkedIn account. So for that, you click on this button, Connect a LinkedIn account. And now what you need to do is to enter your credentials. So you give your email and password, and then you click on Login. Now, if you want to export your leads in just one click from LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you need to install the Chrome extension. So for that, it's very easy. You click on Install Extension. Then on this page, you click on Add to Chrome. And now you click on Add Extension. Once you've installed the Chrome extension, you just need to go back on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you reload your page, and then you will see a button like this one, Extract Leads. So now when you want to export your leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you just need to click on this button and you will be redirected to your Give Me Leads account. Now here, all you need to do is to click on Continue and then Save and Export. And now what we need to do is to give the number of leads you want to export. So let's say 100, and then we click on Export Leads. All right, so my export is currently running. I will just rename my export. All right, so I've just renamed my export with the filters I used in my LinkedIn Sales Navigator search. So now I just need to wait a little bit and I will get my export. All right, so the export is done. And now if I want to see my file, I just need to go here and click on download and then download CSV. So here is my list of leads. So if I scroll, you can see that we have 100 leads, perfect. And now on top, you will see all the informations you have for each lead. So you have, of course, the first name, last name, LinkedIn URL. If you want to send some cold emails, you have here the verified emails of your leads. So when it's verified, it means that it's safe to send a cold email to this lead and you won't hurt your deliverability. Then you have the job title, location. Here you have some LinkedIn informations. For example, the connection degree, because in this campaign, we only want people in the second and third degree network. So here it's second degree, third degree, and so on. Here you have is premium, is open, the headline, and at the end, you will find some company details like the company website, useful if you want to personalize your messages, the company location, company industry, company employee count, and much more. When you export your leads with Give Me Leads, we do two things. First, we clean the data, so you don't have any problems with emojis in the first name of your lead. So for example, you have Ivan here, but you don't have Ivan with a rocket emoji. And same for the last name, you have race like this and not race like this. So with this feature, you don't waste your time to manually clean the data because we do it for you. And now the second thing we do is to check for each lead if they perfectly match all your filters or not. So you have this column here, filters, and basically when it's valid, it means that the lead perfectly matches all your filters. So if I scroll a little bit, you will see that some leads are invalid. So for example, here we have invalid company size or invalid number of posts, and you have invalid job title. Yeah, you have invalid job title here. So Emma is invalid job title, and let's check her job title. Yeah, account-based marketing manager. So basically, she is not head of marketing. So that's why we tell you in this column filter why the lead is invalid, and then you can decide to either keep the lead or you can just decide to remove it because the lead is not interesting for you. So with this feature, you don't need to waste your time to manually check every single LinkedIn profile because we already do it for you, and then you can just decide to remove the lead or decide that it's a good lead anyway. Okay, now that we have this list of leads, what we want to do is to upload this CSV file directly in Expandi. So now it's time to go back on Expandi. All right, so now on this page, you just need to click on Upload CSV, and then you click on Browse, and then you just need to select the file in your computer. All right, so I've just uploaded my list of leads, and now all I need to do is to map the columns in my file. So key from CSV, for example, the first name is map to the property first name in Expandi. So Expandi is smart and it will automatically map your columns with their variables. So just make sure that everything is great, and then all you need to do is to go here and click on Send CSV for processing. All right, so as you can see, my list of leads is now uploaded, and here I can see all my leads. And you can see here at the bottom that we have 100 leads in our campaign. Now that we have some leads in our campaign and that we have here our sequence, it's time to go here in settings. So here you can give a name for your campaign. So for example, head of marketing. And then here you have some settings. This one, campaign limits, is very useful because you can set, for example, the number of new people to be contacted daily, and you can set the number of follow-up messages to be sent daily. So the number of new people to be contacted, I want it to be 25, and the number of follow-up, 30. Then if you scroll a little bit, you can see here that you can schedule your campaign, or if you want, you can start it immediately. So let's say that I want to schedule my campaign. So I click here, and then I can say I want to start this campaign tomorrow at 8 a.m. a.m. perfect. And now with this setting, my campaign will start tomorrow. Now it's time to launch our campaign. And for that, we just need to click here. And now here we have a quick review of our campaign. So it's written that we will start tomorrow morning. So I just need to click here on accept and continue. And now, as you can see, my campaign is now active. So now when I go in campaign, you see that our campaign head of marketing is now active and the first messages will be sent tomorrow morning. Now, if you want to edit or modify something in your campaign, you just need to click on it. And now on this page, if you want to add some leads, you just need to go here and click on more. And then you click on Import CSV. If you want to modify your sequence, you have to go here on top and click on Steps. And then here you can modify your message. And then once you have modified your messages, don't forget to click on Save Messages. Okay, now that we've imported some leads and that you've launched your first campaign, you will get some replies from some leads, and in Expandi, you can directly reply inside Expandi. So for that, we need to go back on Expandi, and the feature I want to show you is Inbox. So we click on Inbox, and here on this page, you can see all your messages from LinkedIn. And basically what's very interesting is that you can directly reply on Expandi. So you don't need to go on LinkedIn to see your conversations and reply to your leads, because you can do that directly in Expandi. For example, do you use Expandi to send a LinkedIn messages? Then here we can click on send message if we want, or what we can do is to schedule the message. For example, let's say I want to send it tomorrow, but for this tutorial, I want to send it now. So I click on send, and the message is sent. One thing that is very interesting to do when you use Expandi is to tag your leads. For example, if a lead is interested, you want to tag it as interested. So if you want to create a tag, you just need to click here in Actions, and then we click on Create Tag. Here I give a name for my tag, so let's say interested. And then here I can select the style of my tag. So I want it in red because I want to see my interested leads. So I create this tag by clicking here on Create Tag. And now when a lead is interested, you can click on Add Tag, and then you click on Interested and then Apply. And now you can see here and here that Gregoire is interested. So this is very interesting to tag your leads, because you can take actions depending of the state of your leads. For example, we have here interested, but you have wrong timing and you probably need to follow up the lead. When the lead is very interested, you can say warm lead. And when someone doesn't care, you just say, okay, the lead is not interested. So that's it for this tutorial. If you want to try Expandi for free, you have the link in the description. And now if you want to see how to generate leads on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you can click somewhere on the screen. I wish you a nice day. Bye bye.